Hey everybody, how you doing today? Cheers. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a great day and your cup is full of happiness. So today we're checking out 3 properties. All of these are under $20,000. We're headed into Kansas, Iowa, and Illinois. So let's head out and check out how much house we can get for our money. If you're new to the channel, you're welcome to subscribe and join our growing community here, because this is where we venture through state to state, through town to town, just to see how much house we can get for our money. And sometimes we even look at our beautiful churches. So we're going to begin right here in Republic, Kansas. And this one's at 514 Main Street. So you might be right in town with this one. It has 1,102 square feet of living space, and it's sitting on a 7,500 square foot lot. It has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. This house has been on the market for 148 days. It was built in 1907. So let's see what we're getting for $19,900 in Republic, Kansas. This looks really pretty just from what we see in this initial photograph here. Looks like we have a wraparound porch that's really pretty. Shingle roof. We have some nice detail along that roof line. Republic, Kansas. We're in Republic County, and the population here is around 4,700 people. So it looks like we do have some dark green trim around the windows. We do have downspouts, which is nice. So we have a couple of porches on this property. Under $20,000 in Republic, Kansas. Remember to have those home inspections. Bring out your general contractors. Ask the agent how long the house has been vacant. Kansas is going to get 4 distinct seasons. You can ask about the utility bills. And we have to remember that not only are we getting the house, we're getting the well, the septic, and utilities. And when it's on county, that may be beneficial to some of you. This is really cute. A lot of character with this one. It's awesome that it has a wraparound porch. Looks like there might be community land to the right of it. $19,900, and in Kansas, the real estate tax rate is 1.34%. So we could trim back our landscaping here, add a little pop of color. Look at that beautiful porch. And look at this. This house also has a detached garage, and it's under $20,000. And if it's been on the market a while, or if it's been vacant a while, never be afraid to make those offers. Houses do not increase in value if they've been sitting vacant. And this is really pretty. It looks like we're right in town. That garage looks fairly new. This is great. $19,900 right here for any of you looking in Kansas. Yeah, look at that. Nice overhead garage door. Shingle roof on the garage as well. Looks like there might be a paved driveway. So if you have to renovate this house, you've got room to store stuff in the garage. Under $20,000 right here. And in Kansas today, it is, I think, 80 degrees, and I think they're getting some rain. So there's that white stuff that you'll see every once in a while. This looks really pretty, though. All right, so now we're headed on into the inside. Beautiful woodwork. Look at this. And gorgeous hardwood flooring. Very pretty. Gorgeous interior doors. So we do have some wallpaper. But just from the looks of this room, looks like we could move right in there. Okay, so here we do have an issue on the ceiling with the staining there. Maybe it's limited to one room. That would be nice. Maybe the house needs a roof. But again, when you're there in person, you get down to the fine details and find out what's going on with it. And if it needs a new roof, you base that into your offer, right? Put that new roof on it and gain some immediate equity. And the median home values in this area of Kansas are right around $150,000. So this house has plenty of room for growth as far as the return on your investment. Okay, so here we're moving into another area of the house. This might be a living room or a bedroom. I don't know why these agents don't open up the drapes, but it is what it is. And I always leave the listing agencies and the addresses and counties in the description box below the video, FYI. Okay, so here's our kitchen. So we have a really cool pendant light there. We have a window above our double sink over on the end. We have a dishwasher. We have more windows above the counter. Really cool vintage cabinets. And there's our bathroom right off the kitchen. So we're getting paneling with this house. We see a lot of paneling as we venture through these episodes. That's nail light panels on the bathroom wall. You could remove that if you didn't want it. Look at our gorgeous slipper tub. Wow. And beautiful faucet and shower fixture there. This is beautiful. Lots of potential right here. And as we see, the bathroom does have vinyl flooring, and that might be the door that gets you into a closet. Or maybe it attaches to a bedroom. A lot of potential right here. Under $20,000 in Republic, Kansas. And the population here is 4,700 people, so not super small town. Yeah, this is cute. Looks like a really pretty parcel. All right, so let's get some description off of this. 514 Main Street. Been on the market 148 days. So let's see what our street view looks like. Look how pretty this is. Under $20,000. So we do diligence on our neighborhoods. We always research. But yeah, it looks like we're right outside of town. So that might be community-owned property there. Go throw some basketball. Go shoot some hoops if you like. 514 Main Street. Let's see where we are on the map. Okay. Republic, Kansas. So this is northern Kansas. We're not far from that Nebraska line by any means there. So we have Chester. Actually, we have Belleville to the southeast. Scandia right below us to the south. Mankato over here to the west, southwest. And right up above is Hardy and Chester, Nebraska. So this is definitely northern Kansas right here. Topeka is down here, as is Kansas City down to the southeast. Let's look at our satellite view here. There you are. Republic, Kansas. And again, the real estate tax rate is 1.34%. And for the description, this one states that you have beautiful woodwork throughout. It's an older home with a wraparound porch, great for enjoying the outdoors. The garage was built 10 years ago, has a concrete floor and a garage door opener. Would be great for a first-time home buy right here. Kitchen and dining combination and a family room. And for the history, it shows that this house was listed in November for $28,000. They removed it. Now they're listing it for $19,900, and the house is 118 years old. Wow, that's really pretty. $19,900 for a single-family home with a detached garage that was just built 10 years ago. Love it. 7,500 square foot lot, and the house does have 1,102 square feet of living space. Definitely worth saving, in my opinion. Let me know in the comments. That's really pretty. So now we're headed into Centerville, Iowa. This one is $15,000, you guys. $15,000 house with a well, the septic, and the utilities. It's sitting on a small lot that's 4,356 square feet, so it's less you've got to maintain and mow. It's 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with 728 square feet of living space. This has been on the market 180 days. It was built in 1914. So let's see what we're getting in Centerville, Iowa, 52544 at 539 North 12th Street. $15,000 right here. If you've been saving your money and you don't want to pay rent and you're living in Iowa and this is the area of interest, definitely check this out and leave me a comment, because this could be a great buy for somebody. It's got a nice wide eave there on your roof line. You do have some awnings over the side windows. Looks like it's a concrete foundation. Looks like we have a privacy fence. $15,000 in Centerville, Iowa. Now in Centerville, Iowa, we are in Appanoose County. Population is 5,412 people. 74 degrees and full of sunshine in this area today. And the median home values in Centerville, Iowa are just around $105,000. And they're asking $15,000 for this one. Now we do see it does have a metal roof. Gravel driveway. We have neighbors. $15,000 house. And that's the asking price. You can always make an offer. So you do have a couple of window AC units in the house there. Could use some dedication to the exterior. But again, when we are looking at these low prices, we can't expect them to be new and shiny and in perfect condition. Meander through these episodes if you like. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, because the house you're not looking for might be in the next episode. And it's pretty eye-opening when we can see these episodes and venture through the episodes on the channel. And it's pretty eye-opening to see the houses that are out there that can be saved and scooped up to be somebody's home. Yeah, this one's got potential too. Remove that siding, put new siding on it, choose whatever you want. Look at this. Look at this. So those look like hardwood floors, baseboard heating. This is very clean. Looks like we could move right in here. It's $15,000 in Centerville, Iowa, 52544. There's your laundry room with vinyl flooring. So we do have a dryer. Doesn't look like we're getting a washing machine. So here's the entry into your laundry room. So you can leave your laundry room and go right outside. It's nice that you can bring in your wet clothes or whatever and just take them off right there and not track it through the house. Cute little house right here for somebody. Centerville, Iowa. And the real estate tax rate is 1.49%. So we do have paneling. We have really nice woodwork also. You can always paint paneling. You could remove that also if you wanted. We have an electric range with a range hood. Vinyl flooring in the kitchen. Look at this. This is not bad at all for $15,000. Here we have our double sink. We have a few cabinets on the upper end and the lower. Beautiful woodwork. That might be a bedroom. Love the vintage lights. Anyone looking in Centerville, Iowa, $15,000 for this house, and you may be able to get it for less. You never know until you make that offer. So there we're moving into a bathroom there, what we see of it. 728 square feet. This would be not too difficult to heat or cool. And it's a smaller house. It looks like the ceiling height is high. That's always nice. There's your water heater. So this could be another bedroom. This would be a great house to see in person and check this out. Have those home inspections. $15,000. I mean, you can't live for much less really, especially if it's worth, if you can get in there and make it what you want and renovate it and just bring more equity into the house. More equity, more return on your investment, I guess is what I should say. That might be carpet in that room there. It might be another bedroom. Here's our bathroom. So this has got some updates. How pretty is that vanity? Nice. So they renovated your bathroom. You're all set with that. There's your shower. So it looks like that might be a single shower, vinyl flooring, or laminate. Hopefully it's vinyl. That's really pretty. So it has an updated bathroom. There's your waterfall shower head. $15,000 for this house. So that looks like it's an enclosed porch. I'd line that right up with greenery. How pretty is this? $15,000 in Centerville, Iowa. Yeah, that holds a lot of potential for somebody. Another house that needs saved. People need houses and houses need people, right? 4,356 square foot lot. Doesn't show us a street view, unfortunately, but let's see where we are on the map here. So you're right in town. So you have a steakhouse, you have a hotel, you have a bar and grill, Chinese restaurant, Pizza Hut, Sonic. You have a county fair. So there we are, Centerville. So we are, let's see, we've got a Walmart nearby also and a Tractor Supply that might come in handy. So we are, scroll out here, below Rathbun, we're below Darbyville, and we are north of Cincinnati and X-Line here in Iowa. So we're south of Mystic, southeast of Mystic, Iowa, and Rathbun. Dean, Iowa is down here to the southeast. So I would say this is southern Iowa right here. So let's see. Cedar Rapids is up here to the northeast and Des Moines is up to the northwest. Let's look at our satellite view here. So there we are on the map. Yeah, Des Moines is up there to the northwest, northwest. Fairfield up here to the northeast. Bloomfield is over to the east. And there you are. Red marks the spot. So southern Iowa right there in Centerville. 539 North 12th Street. Been on the market 180 days and never be afraid to make that offer. Looking for a starter home or potential flip project, maybe a rental income here. 2-bedroom home might be perfect for you. Recently updated bathroom checks one project off your list. Close proximity to the square and shopping. Come and check it out, it says. And for the history on this one, this, let's see here, was listed in October for $39,900. They reduced it to $25,000. Now they're down to $15,000. It's a 111-year-old house. I'd be wanting to look at that if I were in Iowa. Wow, $15,000. And again, 728 square feet, might have a good roof on it. Not a bad buy. And that is a metal roof that we saw. And that's 539 North 12th in Centerville, Iowa, 52544. Cute. Okay, now we're headed into Hamburg, Illinois. Look at this one. Now, this one doesn't show much of it, but it's sitting on 2 acres, and it does have a pole building. So this one's at 615 Waters Lane, Hamburg, Illinois, 62045. It has 1,097 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It's been on the market for 13 days. It was built in 1986. So let's see what we're getting in Hamburg, Illinois for $19,900. So it looks like this building has a metal roof and vinyl siding and a concrete block foundation. That might be the side of the house. It's overgrown. We do have a deck. Not sure what kind of shape it's in, but all the more reason to have a home inspection. But this one's under $20,000 with a well, the septic, utilities, 2 acres, vinyl sided house. Looks like we're right on river right here. Right on the water. Needs a cleanup. We don't know, again, you got to ask how long it's been vacant, how long it's been sitting there. It's really overgrown. And look at this. Look at this pole building. Right there is the value of this property. Sitting on 2 acres. I'd live in the barn though. That's what I'd be doing with this. I would fix up this pole building. Look at that. It's sitting on 2 acres. So if your well and your septic and utilities are in working order, or 1 or 2 or the 3, and you've got this big old pole building there, why not? Let's fix it up. Another property that needs saved. There's your water. You could probably cast your line right from your pole building. Wow. Under $20,000 for this property right here, sitting on 2 acres of land, and we're in Hamburg, Illinois. And unfortunately, that's all they're going to show us. Yeah, I definitely want to look at that, see what's up. It's at 615 Waters Lane, Watters, and that's in Hamburg, Illinois. It's been on the market almost 2 weeks, built in 86. So let's see here where we are on the map, because it doesn't show us a street view. So there we are, right on the Mississippi River. You're really close to Missouri. So we have, let's see, we're in Hamburg, Illinois with this one. So you've got Michael, Illinois over to the east. You have Mosier up to the north. Gilead down to the south. Rosedale to the south. Woody to the west. Chesterfield's over to the west. So you have St. Louis, Illinois down to the south. So there's Jacksonville, Illinois, New Berlin. You're not too far off of 72. And you have Alsbury right across the line there, and Jerseyville's down to the southeast. So red marks the spot right there in Hamburg, Illinois, right on the Mississippi River. Wow. Let's look at our satellite view here. 2 acres and a pole building and a house for under $20,000. There you go, right there near the river. Any of you looking in Illinois, let me know in the comments if you check this one out. This might be a great buy for somebody that wants a couple of acres. Maybe you just want to be near the river part-time and you want to be up above St. Louis, Illinois. There it is. 615 Waters Lane. Let's get the description here. Built in 86. That's not too terribly old. Riverfront property. Home situated right on the river. Detached garage. Home needs to be renovated. Great to fish, wildlife, hike, and so much more. And when we look at the history on this one, this was just listed in April for $19,900. It's 39 years old. And in this area here, we're in Calhoun County where the population is 99 people and your real estate tax rate in Illinois is 2.11%. A pole building, 2 acres, your well, your septic, your utilities, the house for $19,900 in Illinois. Wow, that's quite a buy. Then we have this house here in Centerville, Iowa. Cute little 728 square foot house for $15,000. And then we have this one in Republic, Kansas. That's $19,900. That's 1,102 square feet on a 7,500 square foot lot. These are great finds for any of you that are looking to buy a house with low price and high potential, or if you're looking for 2 acres in Illinois. Why not, right? It's always great to be with you. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Tell your kids to subscribe to this channel so they can see that there's affordable housing out there. It's always great to be with you guys, and stay tuned because more houses are coming up. Cheers, everybody.